Time for the easiest barbecue chicken recipe you'll ever see. Take a large chicken breast and place it onto your chopping board. Then begin carefully cutting it into even strips using a sharp knife. Next, carefully dip each of the strips into barbecue sauce. You'll need about 200 grams of sauce. Dip each piece into a bowl of breadcrumbs like so. Then place them on a baking tray, and when it's full, cook for 15 minutes at 200 degrees. Remove them from the oven and re-coat each piece of chicken with a smothering of barbecue sauce to add to that classic flavour. Once they're all coated, flip them over and coat the other side. Then put them back in the oven for another 10 minutes to complete cooking. When you're done, you have a tray of easy and delicious chicken snacks. Tasty! This is the only chicken teriyaki recipe you'll ever need, made with 3 simple ingredients. 500 grams of chicken, which you need to brown in a pan. Make sure you turn the meat as it cooks. This will make sure each side is browned, like this, and that the chicken is cooked through. It's very important to make sure white meat is properly cooked. Then add 30 milliliters of soy sauce. Wow, watch it bubble! And then 30 grams of brown sugar. Use a wooden spoon to mix everything together well. This recipe is perfect for when you're running low on supplies. Exactly what you'd want for dinner after a long day at work. Serve it up with some healthy steamed rice for a simple, tasty and filling dinner. Enjoy! Want to know how to make chicken cordon bleu? We'll show you. Lay out some cling film on top of a chopping board. Place a chicken breast on top, place more film on top of that, and then beat it with a tenderizer to flatten out your chicken. Then remove the top layer of film, just like so. And season your chicken with classic salt and pepper. Now add 2 slices of cheese, followed by 2 slices of ham, and finally 2 more tasty slices of cheese. Now, carefully roll up the chicken to create a ham and cheese parcel, making sure everything is tightly rolled together. Securely wrap the film around it. Tie the film at both ends, and now you can place in the freezer for 30 minutes. Once that's done, dip your chicken roll in flour, then in some whisked egg, and then in breadcrumbs. Make sure you coat it properly. Repeat the egg and breadcrumb step for some extra crispy chicken. This is the messy part. Now, using some tongs, carefully place the roll into a pan of hot oil and deep fry it for a good amount of time. You'll know it's ready when the coating is golden brown, just like this one. Let's drain some of the oil away before placing it back on your chopping board. Slice through your chicken parcel with a sharp knife, and you should find your chicken is cooked and your cheese is steamy and melting. Now just plate it up with a healthy side salad, and voila! A delicious fancy meal to share. Enjoy! Coco vin is a classic tasty dish, and here we'll show you an easy way to make it. Take 600 grams of chicken thighs with the skin still on and season well with salt and pepper. Rub the seasoning in well, then let it sit for 30 minutes. Pour 2 tablespoons of oil into a large pan and add 200 grams of chopped bacon. Cook the bacon really well until it's good and crispy. Let all of that excess water bubble off. Use a slotted spoon to remove all of the bacon from the pan, but keep the oil in there. Now add your chicken thighs to the bacon oil. Let them cook on a high heat and turn them over now and again so that they are cooked well on both sides and the skin goes brown and a little bit crispy. When it's cooked, set your chicken aside. Add 150 grams of chopped onion to the remaining oil. Cook it through. Then put in 250 grams of chopped carrot. Soften it up and add 100 grams of sliced mushrooms and do the same. Make sure to give everything a good stir. Add 20 grams of garlic and a generous mix of salt and pepper. Then stir everything well. Pour in 200 milliliters of red wine and blend it into the mixture for a few minutes. Now it's time to add your chicken back into the sauce, along with the crispy bacon and 10 grams of fresh thyme. Cover the pan and simmer on a low heat for about an hour. Meanwhile, in a small bowl, mix 50 grams of butter and 20 grams of flour until you get a nice smooth paste. Once your hour is up, stir this mixture in to thicken up your sauce. Give it a few minutes for the heat to melt the sauce into the pan. When it's thickened, it's time to serve. Use your favourite fresh vegetables and some mashed potato for a filling, tasty dinner that you can impress your friends and family with. Bon appétit! Have you ever tried stir-fried chicken with holy basil? Let's make some now. Place a sieve over a bowl, add 400 grams of chicken liver and then pour over 500 milliliters of hot water. This will slightly poach the liver. Add 2 tablespoons of oil to a pan, then 2 tablespoons of minced garlic and the same of mashed fresh chilli. Combine the ingredients, and then once they're mixed, it's time to add in your liver. Stir thoroughly for a while. Then add 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of fish sauce and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. This completes the mixture, which you need to continue to heat for a few more minutes. Finally, near the end of cooking, add a huge handful or two of fresh holy basil. It's very aromatic and adds a classic Thai flavour to this dish. Just look at that! This is really delicious stuff. Well done you! Now, don't forget to share it.